We will cripple oil production if Nnamdi Kanu is not released. Niger Delta communities threatens Tinubu's government. Communities in the Niger Delta have threatened to cripple oil production in the region if the federal government continues to remain adamant over the growing clamor for the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu has remained in a solitary confinement at the Abuja headquarters of the Department of State Services, DSS, since his extraordinary rendition from Kenya in June 2021. But despite appeals and even court orders for his unconditional release, the IPOB leader, a currently standing trial before a federal high court sitting in Abuja, is yet to regain his freedom. Speaking under the aegis of Association of Niger Delta Upland Communities, the oil-rich region called on the federal government to quickly initiate moves for political solution to Kanu's matter. The association, in a statement signed by its president, Isa Mohammed Obiri, and secretary, Wisdom Otei, respectively, threatened to stop oil production in Niger Delta until Kanu, who it said, is unjustly persecuted, is released. A copy of the letter cited by Vanguard read, "This is a prompt reminder to the federal government of Nigeria to acknowledge that our 14 days ultimatum is rapidly approaching. We remain steadfast in our commitment and determination to implement the plans we have outlined. Once again, we urge the federal government to initiate peaceful discussions with our leader for resolution. Please be informed that the Rumwekbe manifold, which accommodates the storage of 700,000 barrels of crude oil per day, will continue to be non-operational until our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is released from the custody of the DSS facility. This decision entails the permanent closure of all the oil wells associated with the following pipelines: Okolo Cake, Adabawa, Obutasa Trunkline, Owasal Oil Pipeline, Obel Oil Pipeline, Rukoklo Oil Return Rumweke Manifold, Total Omum, 58 Oil Pipeline, Niger Delta Petroleum Resources Limited OI, Pipeline Return to Rumwekbe Manifold, as well as other oil facilities, including the largest microwave flow station Total Metering Station, NDPO, metering station across the Eastern Zone, with the map of the Eastern Zone Oil Company's operation hooked to Rumwekbe Manifold and operations of oil companies within the Bonny Terminal, Rumwekbe Manifold. This shutdown has been in effect since September 21, 2023, leading to significant financial losses for the federal government, amounting to over $14.5 trillion over the past 8 months. The marginalization and conspiracy aimed at suppressing the Igbo Biafran people must cease immediately. We are united by blood and as one family. Injustice towards our leader is injustice that affects us all. They accuse those behind Kanu's extraordinary rendition from Kenya of responsibility for the tension associated with his continued detention and threaten to expose them. The individuals who orchestrated the extraordinary rendition of our leader, solely because his enlightening messages challenge the status quo, are the true adversaries of Nigeria. This conspiracy aims to suppress our leader, whose insights have awakened the masses. We implore all conscientious citizens to stand up and protect our leader using our abundant natural resources until he is liberated. The identities of those responsible for this disgraceful act against an innocent man whose wisdom could benefit all are causing widespread suffering. In the forthcoming press release, their complete names will be disclosed. Stay tuned for more update.